Hi, I'm Shal Holsheiser, and this is my Saints Talk. I would like to give you guys some advice about how to make it through high school and some advice to help you through your life. I'm probably not the best guy to come to for advice with like grades or being organized and such because I'm just don't have the best grades. They're not bad, but they're not the best. And I'm definitely not organized, so probably shouldn't come to me for that. But I do think that I know a lot about being happy, and I think I know a little bit about being stress-free. I think you should definitely fight for what you love. If you're a leader in the Black Lives Matter movement or you are part of the LGBTQ community, I think you should be able to fight for those rights and you should just be able to do whatever you want. But I think we really need to worry a lot less about being an advocate for certain groups, and I think we need to worry way more about being an advocate for humanity. Because we sometimes forget it doesn't matter if you're black or Asian or white. It just really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, regardless if you like someone that's the same sex as you or if you practice a different religion, we're all humans. We all have skin, bones, muscle. We all have to use our thoughts every day to work through our struggles. Every single one of us has different struggles, and that just leads to more stress. So why add more stress when you're worried about, oh, this person has a different skin color than me, so I'm not going to be friends with them. It's always baffled me why people just automatically stereotype people for the group that they're in. Because they might have never talked to a person before in their life, but they'll automatically assume that they're just a horrible person. That if they are African American, they might assume that they're lower educated or they're into bad things, and they assume that if someone's Asian, they might be very introverted and super smart. And it doesn't matter what race you are. It matters how you grow up, what people you surround yourself with. Yeah, I just think being an advocate for humanity is way more important than being an advocate for certain groups. But I think it's great that we do have advocates for certain groups because they do need more voices to speak out for them. One thing that I think really leads to less stress and more happiness is if in anything you do, you work as hard as you can, no matter what it is. Because if you work hard through any amount of stress, then you're just going to be way more better at facing adversity, facing anything that comes to you, whether it be like a whole ton of homework at the end of the last few weeks of school, or maybe if you move to a new school and you don't know anyone there, you just have to work hard to find new people to surround yourself in. You just have to assimilate yourself into that environment, which I think you can. If you go into a new environment and you're just being very introverted for the time you're there, what are you gaining from that? Because you're not observing how other people work. You're not learning any other culture other than the one that you previously known before. So I think it's important to be very outgoing and hardworking when faced with adversities. I think another thing that keeps me pretty stress-free is a long time ago I got rid of the stigma that only girls can talk about their feelings and what they did throughout their day and what's on their mind. I think it's kind of ridiculous that boys can't talk about how they feel And it doesn't even have to be like in a girly way. It can just be something that bugged them throughout the day. Because getting anything off your chest is going to be a huge relief. Even if it seems small, all those small things can build up if you don't get them out, and then all of a sudden it's just going to explode. And even if you don't let it explode, it's just going to keep building and building. So I think it's also important to get rid of the stigma that talking through stuff and talking through adversity and all the troubles you might have is, I think it's just kind of dumb that guys can't do that. But I don't know, that might just be me. So sorry for rambling, but hopefully this will help you in some way, shape, or form.